Our client is Marie King, and she's a transgender woman who was living at an assisted living facility in Maine. Due to a serious medical event that she was taken to the hospital in March of 2021.
She was being treated there, but didn't need much treatment, yet she had no place to go.
So they set about doing what hospital social workers do all the time, which is finding a placement for a hospital patient who needs a place to go. The social worker called the operator of Sunrise Assisted Living and determined that they had openings, and they were involved in the process of determining whether Marie should go to this place. And then the hospital social worker told the owner of the facility that Marie's a transgender woman and that she wants to be in a room with another woman. At that point, everything changed.
They turned out to be a different strain of people.
The assisted living facility said that they were rejecting Marie for acceptance and placement because she wanted to share a room with a female roommate.
There are not enough assisted living facilities to accommodate everybody who needs them in Maine. So that's the first problem. But the second problem is that as a transgender woman, she faces additional obstacles to being able to find the right home for her. Being alone in a hospital room when you don't need to be in a hospital, especially during a global pandemic, is incredibly isolating.
5 months in a hospital. They wouldn't turn me loose to another place because they couldn't find one that would accept me. So they kept me in a hospital for almost 5 months. I still feel discombobulated. Like there's something still needs to be done. I might be wrong, but I still think there's something that should be done.
So all Marie needed was a place to live, but she was stuck until there was a place that could accept her. When a place turned her away and said outright that it was because she is transgender, the social worker knew that that was wrong and knew that there was some way to get legal help to make sure that this didn't happen to people in the future, and that's why we were contacted. The first priority was to make sure that she had a place to live. And once she was secure in a home, then it was time to seek legal redress for the unlawful discrimination that had occurred.
The challenge in so many discrimination cases is how do you prove that the discrimination actually occurred? In this case, the conversations that were the core of the discrimination claim in this case were documented in the medical records very clearly.
Unadulterated prejudice. They knew they were going to do wrong, but just to go ahead and done it anyway.
This is the first lawsuit in the nation where a transgender older adult has been turned away because she is transgender, and she sued the long-term care facility that turned her away. This is the first time that's ever happened. That's not because it's the first time that a transgender older adult has been turned away. In fact, that happens regularly. What's unique about this case is because we were able to get involved really early on, and because there was such a clear record of discrimination, we were able to pursue legal remedies to make sure that it doesn't happen again.
I know there's other people in my same position. I don't know how I'm going to let them fight back like me.
Marie is a very, very compassionate person. She's also a person who's been through a lot in her life. As a transgender woman who's in her late 70s, she has seen it all, and she has faced all sorts of discrimination and hardship throughout her life.
I don't think she's ever thought in all of her years that she would be bringing a discrimination case to establish rights for transgender people. And as we began talking to her about the lawsuit and what it was entailed, she really developed such a deep commitment to doing it.
I got tired of being the doormat. I decided it was time to put an end to some of it.
We reached a landmark settlement agreement in this case. The outcome is just outstanding. As a result of this settlement, Sunrise Assisted Living Facility has agreed to adopt a policy that's going to ensure that transgender people in all of their homes are going to be treated with dignity and respect.
The most important part of the policy was a clear and unequivocal statement that really still needs to be said loudly out there in the world, that transgender people have to be treated in all aspects of life, and in this case, in the programming and admissions and treatment in this facility, consistently with their gender identity.
Marie likes to celebrate victories, and Maria was thrilled that she won her case.
It's like I was walking into a room and had all these people in there, and every single one of them got up and shook my hand. Told me I was going good. The people here are a lot better than I ever had around me to take care of me.